Some of you are going through what you're going through because you're not prepared to be very sober about facts about yourself. Just because people don't know what you do doesn't mean you don't do what you do. You can't hide from the universe. You can hide and lie to us, but to yourself, God, and the universe, the candid truth is known, and you are dealt with from that perspective. And I don't know when you're going to clock it, because I think I've been telling you guys for maybe 2 years right now. The universe deals with who you really are, not who you wish people to perceive you to be, not the image that you're trying to build in our minds. That's a facade. The universe cannot deal with facades, hopes, wishes, and aspirations. It deals with facts. It deals with facts. So not having a camera walk around and record everything you do for the world to judge you doesn't mean that you're the person you want us to believe you are, and that's your biggest problem. You cannot be out here proclaiming that nothing is going your way when you yourself are not going your own way. The things you want to do, the things you aspire to achieve, they require certain values, principles that come at a high cost of going against the grain, saying no to things that don't serve you. Just because something feels good doesn't mean it serves you. When are you going to make that distinction? When are you going to get tired of the same cycles? And then you ask yourself, why do I keep attracting these men? Why do I keep attracting these women? Why is nobody calling me for the job? Small things. How do you talk about the person you have kids with? Those things are energetic footprints that lead to what is called your character, what you believe in, your blueprint. What do you believe in? What are the foundations of the atoms of your existence, the most minute details? Those things culminate to form who you are, and then the universe deals with you there, systematically desiring to destroy everything that is getting in the way of what the universe is here to give you. It's a system that is created. It's God's AI to produce the blessings you require. The universe is what happened when God said, let there be. Processes had to unfold. When God said, let there be light, the word had to go create what he said. It didn't just, in an instant, but the process of that instant, we don't even know how long it took for photons to exist. That's evolution. But that's a conversation for another day. My point is, the word has spoken over your life, but you're getting in its way. Nature doesn't get in God's way. Nature accepts its nature. It does what it's meant to do. Hail hails. It doesn't care you just bought a new car. It doesn't. Hail hails. Wind blows. Water flows. Air moves. It does what you, with your consciousness, instead of accepting that you are a reflection of God, who in himself is a reflection of nature, you want to get in your own way and then ask, why are things not happening? You've got free will. Have you ever thought and unpacked what that means? You can choose. You can choose the hardships that it's going to take for you to be the version of yourself that you need to be. You can choose to embrace it. You can choose to use it as an initiation. You can choose to believe that at the end of these processes of unlearning, of unpacking, of being de-traumatized, of understanding that you're the bad guy, of taking accountability, of looking for how to show responsibility, of asking for forgiveness where you were wrong, of accepting forgiveness where you were wronged, these painful processes equal the most brilliant you've ever seen. And I can tell you this for free. It took a lot to be this lady. This one that you see here, it took a lot. I've paid high prices. But now when I look at it, those things that I've paid were actually burdens that I put on the floor for God to take up. And in their place, he put the most beautiful virtues that make me experience life completely differently. Is my life perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. But I'm very sober on who I am. I'm very sober with what's wrong with me. I'm very sober when I make a mistake. I'm very quick. Because what's the point? You know, I've made powerful decisions, and I'll give you some of them. I could not care less what people think about me. And not from an egotistical perspective. I'd rather you don't think about me at all. It makes no difference. The only person I care about is God. Are you impressed, God? Am I a profitable servant to you, God? That's what I care about. The consequence of pursuing God will create a good image of me in your mind anyway. That's if you're not fighting me from a place of projecting your own inabilities to do the inner work by hating me because I claim that I've done mine. Do you understand? So I cannot sit here and care about the image that you have of me when I know the one you have of yourself could be even more flawed than mine. That's your decision. That's on you and your God. I have to focus on what's important to me. I've made another choice that it's all for my own good, no matter what. If I say, yo, God, I really want to get this director position in 3 years, everything that's happening to my life is for that. I fight with my man, it's for that. I lose my job, it's for that. I get hurt in an accident, it's for that. The equal sign is Mahlatsi will be a director. Of which company? Her company, that company, another company, is neither here nor there. Mahlatsi will be a director. And along the way, things will happen to initiate her to that level of operation. Things don't happen in silos. Apologies. I only say apologies to those who don't understand the verbs. You'll get there one day. Everything that is happening to me, the attacks, the lies, the deceits, it's for me to be what I want to be. I've made that decision. Another decision that I've made is that God is obsessed with me. There's nothing you can do about that. You can only make his plans better by attacking me. You can only make his plans more potent. You can only make my testimony stronger. I guess bye. And through me making him happy, I have the best life ever. With all my debt, with all my problems. You have the free will to choose what it is. So, the point of this video is stop living in a state of delusion when the world gives you real results. The world gives you real results. By the world, I mean the universe. But you live in a state of delusion that, oh, I'm a good person. Not saying you're a bad person, but are you the best you could be when you're gossiping about people? Are you at your best? I gossip too, by the way. I'm just showing you the humanity. Are you at your best when you gossip about people? Are you at your best when you ignore the deadlines that you need to meet at work? Are you at the best when you pretend you're sick when you're not? Are you at the best when you're chatting with some random nigga but you've got your husband next door to you and you're telling yourself, it's okay for me to chat with this man because this one, I've been asking him to be romantic with me and he's not doing it. Then keep asking. Find a way. He's your husband you chose. Same thing for fellas. Are you at your best when Cindy's out here typing to you, good morning, babe, when you know you've got a Mahlatsi in your life? Then you want to ask, why is my car always breaking down? Why is my family not getting along with me? Why are my baby mamas fighting with you? We don't live in silo consequential existences. Everything has a knock-on effect, and it all starts with the choices you make every day. And today I'm asking you, choose to be sober. Be clear, be very, very clear on who you are, where your shortfalls are, and the help you need to get to who you want to be. And as much as there's a lot of human help, you've got partners, you've got friends, you've got family. But the biggest help you have is God. Let him. Just let him show you. You will be shocked what automatically happens. What opens up for you. Because your mind will no longer be in the business of distraction. You cannot manifest. And then manifesting. What you guys think manifesting is, which is, oh, I am this. No. Manifesting is getting your mind to agree. Not to lie to it. I know that this conversation that the mind doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie, but you do. So you need to tell it with facts to believe in what you're saying. And then but I'll get to that one on another day. That's actually a really good one. But I'll get to it another day. Get yourself to be in alliance with God. Let him get out of his way. And then let him show you exactly who you truly are now. And then tell him what you wish to become. And watch him make it happen. The process may not be that great. But at the very least, you'll be able to govern yourself a bit better. And become closer to the things you actually deserve. If I just said, and you believe me, that life is not silo consequences. But rather a conspiracy to collude every single action that you do into a consequence you want it to be. If you just believe that, what on earth could stop you? Divorce wouldn't stop you. Loss of a child wouldn't stop you. Loss of a limb wouldn't stop you. Loss of a parent wouldn't stop you. Loss of a job wouldn't stop you, because you understand all these are conspiring together for me to become what I said I want to become, to experience what I said I want to experience. Good morning.